From the Media One newsroom, I'm Roger McCoy with breaking news. A case of murder sadly ends the Easter services at the Hiawatha Church in Ashtabula Sunday afternoon. Services were just ending when the sound of gunfire rang out from just outside the church doors along Station Avenue. Associate Minister T. Sean Adams explains.
We heard a pop, which was one gunshot, and there were a few people that were in the vestibule, and they witnessed the actual shooting, and the shooter came inside the sanctuary and started saying, "This is the will of Allah," and it was his will, and he proceeded up to the front of the church. We kept everyone down and tried to keep things under control, and the police department came in through all the doors and took control of the situation.
So he held you hostage for a while inside?
I wouldn't say hostage, but I guess that would be an adequate term.
All right, because nobody wanted to move at that point to risk their lives.
But
he didn't shoot anybody else besides the victim?
No.
Now, he shot the victim outside of the church?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know this shooter?
Yes.
Has he shown any reason for doing this? I mean, or was this all kind of like out of the blue for all of you? All right. Would you say the suspect was a reasonable person before that?
I'm not sure. I didn't know him like that. On a personal level, I knew him. I knew his family. Obviously, I knew his father, but I can't speak outside of that.
Okay.
The suspect was a 25-year-old son of the 52-year-old victim. Ashtabula City Police Chief Robert Stell.
We had a shooting incident this afternoon, apparently right after church services here at the Hiawatha Church at the corner of Station and 34th Street. We have one individual who was dead at the scene as a result of a single gunshot, we believe, and one person is in custody at this time.
All right. Now, we've heard from witnesses that it was a father who was shot by his son. Can you make any comment to that?
I can tell you that the two individuals, they were related. They were family members. We believe it was a father and son, and well, that's about all I have to add to that. So.
Okay. Now, we also heard that the shooter then went into the church and held the church at bay or possibly hostage until the police were able to bust in. Is that true?
That's not what was reported to us. The person that's in custody was inside the church when we located him. We don't have information at this time to suggest that anybody was held hostage inside the church.
Okay, he just went in the church and then that's where you found him?
That's where we found him.
Did he surrender peacefully or was force initiated?
He surrendered peacefully, more or less. We had to give him direction, but he followed direction. Do we have any idea why he did this or shot his father? That's still under investigation.
Sadly, the suspect allegedly shot his father just in front of the victim's mother, the shooter's grandmother, while she was getting ready to exit the church, according to T. Sean Adams. The murder is currently under investigation by the Ashtabula City Police Department. From the Media One newsroom, I'm Roger McCoy.